Right. So this is that another question from friction. We have solved the problems on ladder. I hope you could have solved this problem also well in your examination. Then you had your next module question. This is very straightforward, simple, where you have to find out area moment of inertia. Determine the second moments of inertia of the shaded area in figure 3 with respect to centroidal axis, respectively parallel and perpendicular to side AB. So you should look for where is side AB. Side AB is this horizontal. So what would be your parallel centroidal axis for this parallel and perpendicular centroidal axis? One is straightaway symmetry axis. Look at this is a symmetry axis by observation. So this axis is the XG axis. The other one is not symmetry, so that would be from here at a distance. So let me take from point A some distance away. I have my YG axis, and that is not the midspan of AB because there is a triangular hole removed. So it will be slightly on this side. So this is my YG axis. This YG axis from point this edge is given by X bar, whereas XG axis is given by Y bar 0. Right? Here Y bar is 0 because I have this axis itself is my symmetry axis. So now I have to get my X bar here. So Y bar is 0, so I have to get my X bar. So how do I get my X bar? So X bar would be sigma AI Xi by sigma AI. So here I have one area which is rectangular area, second area which is triangular area. So I can use that. So here first area is what is this total width? It is 44 plus 144 plus 28. That comes out to be 216. So 216 into this height 36 plus 36 plus 24 plus 24. That comes out to be 120. So this is the area into what is x1. So x1 is the midspan of this rectangle. That is 216 by 2. That is 108. So this is first moment of this rectangle about this axis, So with respect to this is my point A. This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis, centered axis. So from y, where is it? What is the moment of this rectangle about y-axis? What is this? Minus this triangle one. So what is the triangle area? Half into what is B? 72 into 72 into H. What is it? 174. Sorry, 144 into x2. So x2 would be here from this point. Where is it? It is already this distance, whatever is there, that is 44 plus 1/3 of this height. So that would be 44 plus 144 by 3. Right? 144 by 3. There's a call. Just a minute. I'll come. So if I work out this, I get x bar value equals 112 mm. X bar value is 112 mm. Right? X bar value is 112 mm. So now I can solve for what is asked is centroidal, second moment of area about the centroidal axis. So IXG value would be IXG1 plus A1 into dy1 square minus IXG2 plus A2 into dy2 square. Why this minus is because one is for rectangle, another one is for triangle. And you see here, I use horizontal axis. So this triangle I am going to divide into two right angle triangle. One is the triangle above this, another one is triangle below this. So the second area is considered to be 2 times the area. So the triangle considered here is this triangle. So what is this triangle moment of inertia about this xg axis that I have into 2 is what is for an entire triangle, and that is subtracted. That's why I have to do here 2 times of this. And why this plus area into dy2 comes? Because of transfer theorem. So in first case you look at ixg1 is about this axis, and dy1 is what? Y1 minus y bar square. So y1 is 0, y bar is also 0, so this term is going to be 0. Whereas dy2 would be y2 minus y bar. So modulus of that. So what is y2? Y2 is 1/3 of this distance. So this is y2. So this distance is what is y2. So that would be, what is that? 36 by 3. 36 by 3 minus 0. So that would be 12 mm. And that I have to consider here, whereas this term is 0. So it's just mere substitution. So what is IXG1 is a rectangle about its central axis. So width is 216, depth is uh, 120. So 120 cube, BD cube by 12. That is this term plus 0 minus 2 into IXG2. So IXG2 for this triangle, what is that I will have? It is about central axis BH cube by 36. What is B now? B is this, that is 144. 144. What is H? Is half the value, 36. So BH cube, 36 cube by 36 is what is IXG2 plus area. So area of this smaller triangle is half into B is 144 into H 36 into 12 square. What is this? So if I work out this, I would get my answer. So I leave it to you to just to work out. See, please work out. There is a phone call repeatedly coming. Let me just attend that and come. Please keep working on it. I'll just come now. There was some important call that I had to attend. The mobile was at outside. Right? Okay, let's continue with what we were doing. So you can find out what is this IXG, right? I just leave it to you to find out. And IYG is similarly, you can find out like this. IYG will be IYG1 plus A1 into DX1 square minus IYG2 plus A2 into DX2 square. DX2 square. So now here, what is dx1 and dx2? Dx1 is modulus of x1 minus x bar. And what is it? X1 is half the value of that, that's 108 minus x bar is 112. So how much it is? Minus 4. So it's modulus 4 mm. What is dx2? It is x2 minus x bar. So x2 value is for the triangle. So that is 1/3 of 144 plus 44. So how much it is? How much it is? 144 divided by 3, 48 plus 44. So that's 92. So it is going to be 92 minus 108. So what is that value you get? What is that value you get? 92 minus 108 minus 16. So not 108, 112, right? 112. X bar is 112. So it is minus 20, so 20 mm. So this has to be considered here while applying transfer theorem. So it's very straightforward, IYG1. So now the dimension of rectangle is depth d b cube by 12. So d is 120, b is 216 cube by 12. That is first term, plus area, that is 120 into 216 into dx1, that is 4 square. That minus IYG1, IYG2. IYG2 is the triangle. So for the triangle, BH cube by 36. So B is the width. So that is 72 into height is 144. Altitude of that is 144 cube by 36 plus half into 72 into 144 is area into this 20 square. So this would solve for IYG. So I leave it to you to work out this the calculator, right? So this is that problem. Similarly, you have another section